I am currently 24 years old and I have never had a girlfriend. But I intend to change that because my biggest goal in life is to become a dad. That's why I started this series, Dadmaxxing, a series of weekly vlogs where I record and share everything that I do till I achieve my goal of becoming a father. In order to get closer to that goal, this week I have to fix my sleeping schedule, continue writing my research paper, and edit this intro that you're seeing right now. October 6th, Monday. I've woken up at 9 a.m. because I have to take my mom and my sister to the airport. This is a step in the right direction because I want to fix my sleeping schedule that I destroyed this weekend by going to bed late and waking up late every single day. As Huberman would say, if you want to fix your sleeping schedule,
3 days of pain, the rest is easy.
It's 11:30 right now. I'm doing my run. I haven't run in 3 days because I skipped it this weekend. After my morning run, I took my daily cold shower, made myself a protein coffee. I researched and wrote a good hook that I could reuse for every single weekly vlog for about 2 hours. Then I ate and then I rested on the couch. It is 4:30 p.m. right now and I have two choices. Either going to the library and continue writing the research paper, or I can stay here at home and put some effort into the YouTube intro that you just saw. It is a YouTube intro that I am going to be using for every single weekly vlog. So the effort that I am going to put into it is totally worth it, no matter how many views this vlog gets. If I were going to only use it on this vlog, I wouldn't put a lot of effort into it, but I think it is worth doing a really cool intro. So since I have already written the script this morning and I'm already in the flow of starting to make this intro, I think I'm gonna stay here and do the intro. And on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I will be going to the library to do the research paper. And that's exactly what I did. I spent most of my evening editing, and then I decided to work out. I trained shoulders, traps, neck, and abs. For shoulders, I did lateral raises and shoulder press. Traps and neck, I trained at the same time, which looks very weird, but it is very time efficient. And for abs, I just did knee ups. After my workout, I had dinner, which was just 3 pieces of fruit. Then I brushed my teeth, journaled and practiced gratitude, and went to sleep. Unfortunately, I couldn't sleep very well because of my bad sleeping schedule, and I woke up at 4 a.m. and I was overthinking for 3 hours straight. And when that happens to me, the usual solution that I go for is either meditation or writing down everything that I'm thinking about and that worries me. October 7th, Tuesday. I woke up early in the morning at 9 a.m., made my bed, and got some sunlight in my eyes to set my circadian rhythm while drinking a big glass of water. Then I went on my daily morning run, took my daily cold shower, and made myself a protein coffee. Then I started reading 12 Rules for Life Beyond Order by Jordan Peterson. After that, since I had really bad sleep, I decided to do a NSDR. Then I continued to edit the intro, had some food, and rested on the couch. So I am currently right now going to the library. It's 4:30 p.m. and before that I have to go to the mail to send a letter. I will probably be at the library until it closes at 8 p.m. doing the research paper. And that's what I did. I was until 8 p.m. in the library doing the research paper. Then I came back home, had dinner, brushed my teeth, journaled, and wrote down 3 things that I'm grateful for, and went to bed. October 8th, Wednesday. It's currently 10:25 a.m. and I woke up late because I slept like shit yesterday, and as soon as the alarm went off at 9 a.m. I turned it off. Also, I'm recording this on the GoPro because I'm transferring the files and the SD card was full. It's 11:05 a.m. After that, I made myself my profi, which is, as always, milk, 2 scoops of protein, and coffee. And instead of getting straight into reading, I listened to a podcast for about 1 hour. So right now it's 12:30 p.m. For the past hour or so, I've been listening to the Jack Neal podcast where Hormozy was a guest. I genuinely think that I have a reward mechanism for me to think that listening to podcasts is good and productive, but actually I don't learn much because when I'm listening to podcasts, it's not like I am doing something at the same time that I am listening, and I just think I'm basically wasting my time listening to all of these podcasts thinking that I'm doing something productive when actually I am not. I'm just consuming content, consuming advice that most of it doesn't stick in my head and I don't apply. So I'm gonna listen less to podcasts or just listen to them while I'm working out. That's a good moment to listen to them instead of sitting on the couch and just listening to them, doing that as my sole activity. Anyway, I'm gonna read now. Then I continued to edit the intro, had some food, and rest on the couch. Heading to the library right now. It's 4:30 p.m. In the library, I continued to work on my research paper. Then I came back home and trained legs. I did jumping squats, hamstring curls, hip thrust, and calves that I totally forgot to record, but I did do them. After the workout, I had dinner, rested on the couch for a while, and then before going to bed, I brushed my teeth, journaled, and practiced gratitude. October 9th, Thursday. So it's 10:30 a.m. Woke up pretty late. It's weird. Like ever since Monday, I wake up during the night and I stay awake for 2 or 3 hours in the middle of the night without being able to go back to sleep again. It's almost like I have gotten used to that schedule. I went outside, got some sunlight in my eyes while drinking a lot of water, went on my daily morning run, got into the pool, which was at a pretty good temperature considering it is October, and then I took my daily cold shower, made myself a protein coffee, and got straight into editing. After editing for a while, I had some food, rested on the couch, and headed to the library. And in the library, I continued to write the research paper. So I left the library at 6:30 because I forgot to bring the charger to the library, which was a big mistake on my part. And right now I'm heading home at 7 p.m. Even though if I would have brought the charger, I could have been there until 7:40 p.m. So I could have been there tanking through the research paper 1 more hour. Then I came back home, had some dinner, and decided I was going to watch the entirety of Peacemaker Season 2. October 10th, Friday. So I slept yesterday at 12:17 a.m. after watching Peacemaker Season 2 entirely, which wasn't that long, and I enjoyed it a lot compared to Season 1. And I woke up without an alarm or anything at 9:30, pretty refreshed, because it's the first night that I haven't woken up in the middle of the night and had like fragmented sleep. And it's 10:25 a.m. because I was on a call with my sister that needed a little bit of help. And yeah, I'm gonna make my bed, I'm gonna drink some water and go on my morning run. And I did those things. I made my bed, drank some water while taking some sunlight in my eyes, went on my daily morning run, and took my daily cold shower. After that, I made myself a protein coffee to drink while I continued to read 12 Rules for Life Beyond Order. Then I had some food, rested on the couch for a while, and headed to the library. Today I'm heading quite early to the library because between me reading and eating, I would have usually edited a little bit. That's what I was doing from Monday to Thursday, and I didn't do that. Instead, I was asking ChatGPT to assist me with some philosophical questions that I had, and it helped me a lot. In the library, I had the most productive session that I have ever had, writing the research paper for 4 hours straight. And after coming back from the library, I had to work out. I did back and biceps, pull-ups, bent over rows, barbell curls, and hammer curls, and a little bit of forearm. After the workout, I had some food, watched the last episode of Peacemaker Season 2, brushed my teeth, and went to bed. Once again, I have to record with this camera because I'm recording in 4K again, which I don't think it's worth it. And the SD card from the normal camera got full. It's 11 a.m. Yesterday I couldn't go to sleep until 2 a.m. I was just awake thinking about stuff. Shit happens, I guess. I'm not gonna go on my run now because I would die out there. It's too hot and I have to edit a lot. I have to put a lot of work into the video. So I'm just gonna start editing all fucking day. So right now it's 12 p.m. and insane. After Effects was running super slow and I needed a way to clean up my local disk. And yo, it's fucking insane. I discovered this app called WIFEY. God, the interface is so clean. You understand perfectly what you're deleting. I don't know if you guys can see from there, but insane. Like one of the best apps ever to clean your computer. After freeing up space for my computer, I made myself my protein coffee and I was editing until 4 p.m. more or less. Then I had some food, rest on the couch, and instead of editing all evening, which is what I should have done, I realized that Sneeko was unbanned from YouTube after 3 years, and I just decided to consume a fuck ton of content of Sneeko. Then I had some junk food for dinner, brushed my teeth, journaled, gratitude, and went to sleep. October 12th, Sunday. I woke up pretty late because of bad quality sleep at around 11 a.m. unfortunately. Then I made myself a protein coffee to drink while I got some sunlight in my eyes and got straight into editing. Okay, so it's 8:45 p.m. right now and I have been editing all fucking day. I took a break at like 4 p.m. to eat something, and other than that, I have been tanking through the editing of the intro, only of the intro. It's 8:40 and I still haven't done not the thumbnail, not the voiceovers, not decided what's gonna be the title, and I haven't edited at all the vlog that you're watching right now, which is crazy. But to be fair, the intro that I just made, I'm gonna be able to reuse every single week, and I'm quite happy about that. It's not as perfect as I would have wanted it to, but still, it's not bad. So one of the weekly goals has been kind of completed, so we can check it off. The sleeping schedule, I wouldn't say that I've completed that weekly goal, so that's a cross on that weekly goal. And the research paper, I have done the most progress that I had done since I started it 3 weeks ago. So I can be proud about that one and check that weekly goal off. And now I'm gonna start editing the whole vlog and try to upload it before it's 1 a.m. It's 11 p.m. and I've just finished doing the voiceovers, and I'm gonna edit, do the thumbnail, decide the title, and just go to bed probably at like 1 a.m. Do you know what fucking time it is? It is fucking 6 a.m. in the morning. 6 a.m. and I have just finished. What the actual fuck? See you guys on next week's vlog. I am never gonna edit the whole weekly vlog on Sundays ever again. It's literally impossible to edit the whole vlog in just a few hours.